China is not only stealing intellectual property from U.S. small businesses, but also using it to develop advanced semiconductors that are banned from being sold to China. This is a serious threat to U.S. national security and economic competitiveness. According to the FBI, there are more than 1,000 cases of Chinese theft of U.S. technology in all 56 field offices and across every industry and sector. The FBI Director Christopher Wray said that China is willing to steal its way up the economic ladder at the U.S. expense. One of the most critical technologies that China is targeting is semiconductors, which are essential for computers, smartphones, military equipment, and more. Semiconductors are also subject to export controls that prevent U.S. companies from selling them to China without a license. However, China has found a way to circumvent these restrictions by investing in China-based companies that replicate stolen IP in semiconductors and produce them domestically. These companies are often subsidized by the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, which gives them an unfair advantage over U.S. competitors. What is even more alarming is that some of these China-based companies are funded by U.S. investors, who are unwittingly supporting China's theft of American IP and its military ambitions. For example, one of the largest semiconductor companies in China, SMIC, has received funding from several U.S. venture capital firms and hedge funds. This means that U.S. investors are not only losing their IP to China, but also helping China build its own semiconductor industry that could eventually surpass the U.S. and pose a serious threat to its national security and economic interests. The GOP is aware of this problem and is taking action to stop it. In June 2022, the Senate passed a bipartisan bill called the U.S. Innovation and Competition Act, which aims to boost U.S. research and development in key technologies like semiconductors and counter China's unfair practices. The bill also includes provisions that would require more transparency and oversight of foreign investments in U.S. companies that deal with sensitive technologies. The GOP believes that this bill is vital for protecting U.S. innovation and competitiveness from China's theft and aggression. The bill is now awaiting approval from the House of Representatives, where it faces some opposition from Democrats who want to add more provisions on labor rights and climate change. The GOP urges the House to pass this bill as soon as possible, before it is too late. China is not waiting for anyone to catch up with its technological ambitions. It is stealing American IP and using it to develop advanced semiconductors that are banned from being sold to China. This is a clear threat to U.S. national security and economic competitiveness that must be stopped.